Hey, what's going on, listeners and viewers of Student Spotlight? My name is Dylan Thomas here, and I'm joined for you the last time of the semester, sadly. Of this semester at Dean, Student Spotlight. We'll be back. We'll be back next semester, but I'm kind of really sad about it. We were only able to do a few. I think we have some really awesome guests throughout the semester. We may have our best one yet. I don't want to get you too excited. All right. We got to relax a little bit, but I'm super excited to have a wonderful guest here with us. What's your name?
Hi, my name's Janasia Hinkle. I go by Jay around campus.
Very, very cool. This is totally the first time we're meeting.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. So, what's your major here on campus?
I'm an arts and entertainment management major with a communications concentration.
Communications, huh?
Yeah.
Nice choice. But outside of communications, why arts and entertainment? Why was that interesting to you?
I chose AMGT for my major because I just am really interested in working in the entertainment industry in some form. I don't really have a specific idea of what I want to do with my future yet, but I just know that I want to work in that kind of aspect.
Cool. So why do you concentrate specifically in communications? Because I don't know many students who do that here at Dean.
Yeah, so they actually got rid of concentrations after my freshman year, but I had to choose a concentration or else I would have had to change kind of my whole plan of AMGT with some of the classes that I had to take. But I chose communications because out of the options that was the most interesting to me, and I felt that I would learn more information with a communications concentration that could be vital to my future than if I chose any of the other options.
For sure. I think communication, pretty important. I mean, we're communicating right now, the people directing this, Hattie, communicating with our floor manager. So it's just communication. It's very, very vital. But outside of your major, what else are you involved with here on campus?
On campus, I am an orientation leader, community advisor, peer advisor. I am in the AMGT Club. I am their marketing coordinator. And I am also an inductee of the National Honor Society of Leadership and Success on campus.
That's a lot. And normally, all right, I'm going to confess here. Normally, I give that reaction each time, I'm not expecting, I have not read the script before, but it's true. I like getting busy people on because I think they're important people to, inspire to be. So how do you manage all that stuff? Because it's a lot.
Yeah, it was very difficult at first. Time management is not one of my top skills at all, but it was a work in progress and it was a lot to learn, but it was fun. Orientation's just over the summer, so I don't really have to consider that throughout the school year unless it's, recruiting to the team. And then being a community advisor is just, being that big sister and whatever housing I'm in and just being that resource to those students, if there's an issue in the building, if there's roommate mediation. But I just realized that I like all my positions because I do enjoy being a resource to other students.
Well, thank God for that realization. I'd hate for you to be doing things you don't like to do.
Yeah.
But speaking of fun, do you have any fun stories about being a CA or an OL?
Yeah, I remember my first summer as an orientation leader. Unfortunately, it was the only in-person summer I've had so far just because of the pandemic. But I remember an alumni from Dean, Tristan Cahill. He and I got into a little physical altercation. It wasn't super bad, but it was definitely funny, and it gave everyone else a laugh. So that was funny. Yeah,
I think it's pretty funny. I mean, I'd get into a fist fight with you right now, but we have to be 6 feet.
Yeah.
Also, you'd probably win. You're not going to admit that, but...
There's a video of it. I won that one, too.
Oh. All right. I mean, that'll be interesting, for sure. So I do kind of have a few more questions here for you.
Yeah.
What's the biggest thing you've learned throughout your 3 years here at Dean so far?
Yeah, so far, I think the biggest thing I have learned is just having respect for others. I feel like with having my positions on campus, I have to maintain a certain amount of respect for not only others, but myself. And that was kind of like a wake-up call for me because I do a lot, but so many other people do so much more than me. And, whether it's here at Dean or just, in life and whatever career they choose. So I really took a step back and was like, wow, people everyone has a different story, everyone's doing so much, and just thinking about how much I'm doing and how like it affected me, it just gave me so much more respect for other people, who, like I said, do so much more and, have their home life or whatever going on. Also, communication skills. I, believe it or not, am very shy and don't really like the whole public speaking thing. But obviously I've had to kind of get over that with my positions, especially, with events, programming, Discover Dean Day, stuff like that. So just really, gaining respect for others and myself and being able to communicate with pretty much almost anyone.
Yeah, I think that's really important. And I think your first part really stood out to me because it's interesting, because if we think about it, we're kind of like our own main characters and our own story. Like, we lack that empathy. I don't know what you're thinking right now. You're thinking, oh my God, Dylan, your glasses are crooked. Hopefully they're fine.
They don't look it.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I'm so worried. But, our floor manager here, Fish, he could be thinking of something, Kirsten on camera, Amanda, they could all be thinking, I don't know what they're thinking. And that's the point, though. I think Atticus Finch in To Kill a Mockingbird said it best. You don't really know someone until you, walk around the shoes, wiggle them on a little bit. Paraphrased, but the message still stands.
Exactly.
Really, really good point. Thank you for that. And my final question for you, I always ask it to every guest, what's one piece of advice you could give to an incoming student, maybe a freshman? What's one piece of advice?
My one piece of advice, and I say this to just about anyone who asks, whether they're on Dean or on campus at Dean or just someone looking to go to any college or anywhere, is always get involved. Go to one club event, go to a club meeting, just try and get out there. That's how you make friends. That's how you have a good college experience. I like to, I'm a first year community advisor, so right now I live in the first year dorms. And I like to tell my residents that you make your college career, so if you're not having fun, that means you're not doing anything. If you're going out and you're doing stuff, you're getting those experiences, so that's how you get your fun. If you're just sitting in your room all day, you can't expect to have a good time, and you can't be mad that, you're not having the time of your life or the best time at college because you're not putting your foot forward to actually get there. So yeah, that's my advice, is just try and get as involved as you can, whether it's jobs, clubs, join DNN. Great club. A lot of my friends are here. Fortunately, I don't have the time, as you know. My schedule is very busy, but a lot of my friends are in this club and they just rave about it. So just get involved.
What an endorsement! Oh my gosh! Wow, thank you very much. And I think that's awesome advice. I feel like we might, you said you're busy, but we might need a philosophy with Janasia segment, because this is some awesome advice. But thank you so much. I'm honored to have you as my last guest.
Thank you.
This semester for Student Spotlight.
Thank you. I'm honored to be here.
For sure. And to the audience, thank you so much for a great semester. I know it's been very weird with the combination of virtual and studio, masks. To all the club members, to all the audience, thank you. I've had one of the best times being president of this club and doing Student Spotlight, obviously, and I hope to see any of you audience members who are interested joining us next semester. Hopefully things will be a little more normal. Thank you again to Janasia. Have a great night.